Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to learn how to make 3D model of lathe tailstock, and its 2D drawing. After completing this session, you can able to create lathe tailstock, and generate its output in 30 minutes. Before starting design, create a new folder for the model. For this model, start creating sketch in top view. Draw a rectangle sketch size of 150 into 240 mm from the center, and draw a square of 65 mm. And a circle of 24 mm. Draw a rectangle sketch of 12 into 38 mm on the four corners. Make the distance between these 2 points as 38 mm. And distance between these 2 points as 76 mm. Make horizontal vertical constraints to these points. Distance between this point to this line is 82 mm. Extrude these profile for 25 mm. Make the sketch visible. Extrude these profile for -20 mm. Extrude this profile for 44 mm and operation as join. Hide this sketch and create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 38 mm and 72 mm. Draw two lines connecting circle and the body surface like this. Draw lines connecting this two line like this. Make tangent constraint to this circle and this two lines. And horizontal vertical constraints to the circle and the origin. And tangent constraint to this circle and the line. Make the distance between these 2 points as 50 mm. And same to the another side. Distance between this line and the origin as 38 mm. Extrude this profile in two direction, one is 210 mm, and other side is 70 mm. Make the sketch visible. Extrude these profile to -38 mm, operation as join. Select these profile, and extrude with offset value of -144 mm. Distance of 30 mm and operation as join. Extrude these profile for -150 mm and operation as join and delete this. Hide the sketch. Create chamfer having two edges, and select this edge, having one side length of 21 mm. And another side is 118 mm. Create fillet to this edge 45 mm. Create fillet to this edge, 28 mm. Create fillet to these edges, 24 mm. Create fillet to these edges, 12 mm. Create fillet to this edge, 38 mm. Create sketch in front view. Draw a circle of 12 mm. Make the distance between this point and this line as 9 mm. Make the distance between this two point as 1 mm. Using revolve, extrude the created circle and select this axis and operation as join. Make 2 mm fillets to these edges. Create tangent plane to this cylinder. Create sketch in the created plane. Draw a circle of 6 mm and make horizontal vertical constraint to these point. Make the distance between this point and this line as 25 mm. Extrude this sketch and cut this cylinder. Construct a plane from this face, having 25 mm distance. Hide the body. Create sketch in this plane. Draw a circle of 38 mm and 22 mm. Extrude this profile for -265 mm. Extrude cut this profile, having offset distance of -45 mm. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 16 mm. Hide this sketch. Construct a plane from this face having distance of 5 mm and create sketch in this plane. Draw a circle of 20 mm and 22 mm. Using loft tool, select this two sketch, and create loft cut. Create sketch in this face. Draw a rectangle of 3 into 5 mm. Draw a line of 19 mm, form the center. Make midpoint constraint to this line and this point. Extrude this profile for -240 mm. Operation as cut. Make the sketch visible. Repeat the same loft comment, operation as new body. Extrude this profile for 32 mm. Extrude this face for 30 mm and having angle of -30 degree. Hide the sketch. Create sketch in this face, draw a circle of 20 mm and 22 mm. Hide these bodies. Extrude this profile for -45 mm. Make visible this plane. To create square thread, create coil in this plane, draw a circle of 20 mm for coil. Change the height as -300 mm and pitch as -5 mm and square section and inside position. End the section pitch as 2.5 mm, rotate the position to make left hand thread and operation as join. Using split body tool, select the body, select this two faces as splitting tool. Split the body, delete the extra coil extrude body. We have created the square thread successfully. Make the body visible. Using combine tool, join these two bodies. Make all the bodies visible. Create sketch in this profile. Draw a circle of 20 mm and 32 mm and 16 mm and 12 mm. Hide all the bodies. Select this 20 mm circle profile. Having offset of -6 mm. And extrude distance of -225 mm. Make the plane visible. To create square thread, create coin, circle in the plane. Change the height as -300 mm, and pitch of -5 mm, and section size of 2.5 mm and square and inside. Make the sketch visible. Extrude this 32 mm circle profile, having offset of -6 mm and length of -10 mm, and operation as join. Extrude this 20 mm circle profile, to distance of, having one side as 6 mm. And another side as 14 mm. Extrude this 16 mm circle profile for 42 mm, operation as join. Extrude this 12 mm circle profile for 57 mm, operation as join. Hide the sketch. Create thread in this face as modeled. Make all the bodies visible. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 20 mm and 38 mm and 72 mm and draw a 8 mm circle here. Make the distance between these 2 points as 28 mm. Using circular pattern, create copy of the circle in circle, followed by these steps. Extrude this profile for -6 mm, and operation as new body. Isolate this body, and make the sketch visible. Extrude this profile for 12 mm as join. Unisolate all bodies. Create hole in the 4/8 mm circle sketch. Type a simple, taped, full length. Depth of 15 mm. The hole size of M8. As modeled. Hide the sketch. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 8 mm. And 14 mm. Extrude this profile for -22 mm, operation as new body. Isolate this body and make visible the sketch. Extrude this 14 mm circle profile for 3 mm. Create 5 mm fillet to this edge. Create sketch in the screw head face. Draw a rectangle from the center of breadth 1.5 mm and length 14 mm. Extrude cut this profile for -1.5 mm. Make thread to this screw face as modeled, size of M8. Unisolate this body. Using circular pattern, create copy of the screw body, in circular direction. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 20 mm. And 35 mm. Extrude this profile for 20 mm. Operation as new body. Create a square of 5 mm. Make distance between these 2 points as 9 mm. Extrude this profile for -28 mm, and cut the body. Make the sketch visible, and extrude this profile for -28 mm as new body. Hide the sketch. Construct a plane from this face, distance of -14 mm. Create sketch in this plane. Draw a circle of 35 mm. And another circle of 163 mm. Construct the plane along this path. Create sketch in this plane. Draw a circle of 22 mm. Draw two circle of 10 mm. Make the distance between these 2 points as 17.5 mm. Using revolve extrude, select the created circle, and axis. Create extrude as operation as join. Hide the sketch. Create tangent plane to this cylinder. Create sketch in that plane. Create a circle of 10 mm. Make the distance between this point and this line as 14 mm. Extrude the created circle and connect this two bodies, operation as join. Using circular pattern, make a copy of the feature. Through this circular axis. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 14 mm and 30 mm. Extrude this created profile for 3 mm as operation new body. Create sketch in this face. Draw a circle of 12 mm. And draw a hexagon of radius 10.5 mm. Extrude the created profile for 10 mm. Operation as new body. Construct plane through this two edges. Create sketch in this plane. Draw a line like this. Make coincident constraint with this point and this line. Make the distance between this two point as 1.5 mm. Again draw a line like this, and make coincided constraint to these points. Make equal constraints to these lines. And vertical horizontal constraints to these points. Using revolve extrude, select the created sketch. And the axis. Operation as cut to create fillet to the bolt and isolate the nut body. Create thread to the nut as modeled. Unisolate this body. Now we are going to draw a key and align it to the required place. Create sketch in any plane. Draw a rectangle of 5 mm into 12 mm. And a circle of 6 mm. Extrude this profile to 3 mm. Make the sketch visible. Extrude this circular profile to -10 mm. Hide the sketch. Isolate the body. Make visible the key. Go to Modify, Align. Object as bodies, select the 2 point in the body where you want to make join. We have aligned the key. Unisolate the body. Rename the body as per the part name. Select all the bodies, and convert into components. Modify physical material, and change the material of the component as required, by drag and pasting the material to the component. Save the file in the respective folder. To create 2D diagram, click Design and select Diagram from Design. Paste the diagram, and we can change the scale, views, types. Using Projected View, we can project the required views. We can change the appearance of the projected views. Using Dimension tool, we can detail the dimensions of the design. We can generate bill of materials details automatically by single click in Table option. And can edit the column by clicking it. We can edit the name table by clicking it. Save the diagram file in the respective folder. We can generate this diagram into PDF file, followed by this step. Thank you.